Hey guys, you're watching Boondocking with Dennis. It's pretty much a gorgeous morning so far. 72 degrees and the wind's at 12 miles an hour. I didn't think to check, but I'll just assume it's out of the south or southeast. I went into Wally World, took advantage of their light air conditioning, and bought some things I need. Well, I might as well tell you, right? Sure. The puppy dog barking. Puppy dog barking. Where are we? Of course, there's no street signs here. We're on Cactus by the Fulton Post Office, making a right on 3rd. And I had just been down this street and I saw some interesting things for us. Maybe I'll even get the camera off the dashboard and show you. There's a property for sale. And I'm sorry, we're shooting into the sun. 106 3rd. Look at this little deck they have out front. Looks like a 1-story. Coastal Bend, Norma Marin 361. I wish I had my glasses on. They have the same sign on another property here. But look at that little porch, little deck area, nicely landscaped. And then it says the Black Pearl. That's pretty neat. I wonder if this is like an Airbnb or a private home. You got an awesome birdhouse out front there. Kind of the rustic Fulton look. Look at that live oak right there, guys. I got 2 messages on why they're called live oaks. One was because they keep their leaves year round, hence the term live oak. And another one said because they lose their leaves and look dead. So one of those two. Look at this little building here, guys. Sea glass, it says. I think those are RV hookups right there, right on the left. And there's a sign for sale for that as well. Now that's interesting. And you are probably 120 yards off the water. Okay, so here's a sign I can read right here for the last 2 properties, or is it all one property, huh? 361-946-8472. That's the cell phone. And the office phone is 361-790-9494. And you could see that kind of Fulton is right down the street there where all the restaurants are. Right about where that truck is right now. That's pretty neat. But also, right at this intersection is Living on Island Time, and we have been there before, or at least we showed it in a video. And then across the street from that is Pirate Cove Cottages. We'll zoom out a little bit. 361-724-4414. So those 2 properties that we saw first were listed. I don't know if that's one property or not. But there's Pirate Cove Cottages. And then up here, this building is for sale. 361-557-4325. So that's interesting. And from what you guys are telling me, not only have insurance rates gone up 40%, 50%, doubled, homeowners has gone up considerably. Ralph, who lived in Florida, Florida got hit by that hurricane, and I believe it was Ralph said his daughter's insurance has gone up an insane amount of money. And I just wonder how many people will be literally forced out of their homes because they can't afford the insurance on their home. So that's how we roll in America in 2023. Now, I learned yesterday that these are called Southern live oaks, which I had never heard before. Look at this house. Nice little rustic looking with the overhang, the covered porch. And look, a black cat just crossed our path. That's good luck. Are you black, sweetheart? Good morning, sweetheart. Are you black, kitty? No, you're not completely black, but you can be if you want to be. Whatever you identify as, you go ahead and do that. So if a tan cat crosses your path, is that good luck? Wonder how we started that black cat crossing the path. Oh, I know where we are. We are on 5th Street. I had a buddy that lived right up here. Right up here on the right. I think he lived here for a year or two when he came to work here. See that tan house and then the greenhouse next to it? He lived in the greenhouse next to it. Wow. So I helped them move here. And the very first night we were here, we unloaded, and people I never met before showed up with their whole family, helped carry boxes, and puppy dog helped carry boxes in, helped unpack. They were awesome. Their kids helped. It was just like, wow, we don't even know these people, and they're here offering help. I hear birds. So about 8:30, 9 o'clock at night, there's a the back door has a driveway there, and that's kind of the main entrance, and then the side door is technically the front door. So there's a knock on the front door, and I look out, and there's an elderly man, probably in his late 80s, with a machete. Cool. So my buddy opens the door and doesn't open the screen door, and is talking to the guy. And I go out the driveway door and just come up quietly behind him and gently grab his wrist with the machete. And with my hand on my shoulder, I take the machete away from him because we don't know what his intent is. And he was a real good guy, and apparently he thought someone was trying to break into his house over here in Fulton. He heard noises, and I actually believe somebody was, or he definitely heard something. He just wasn't full of it. So he came inside, and we called the police for him, and the police came, and we were able to get information from him. You know what? I'm going to go straight. We were able to get information from him to get a hold of his son who lived nearby, and his son was on the way. But we went back to his house kind of across the street, not directly, but, diagonal across the street. And we looked around. There was no one in the house, and I'm in the dining room with the older guy, and in his dining room, he has boxes of ammo for everything, every type of weapon. I mean, they're just stacked everywhere. If he had 1,000 rounds, I think I would be underestimating that guess. He was ready to rumble. So I think it was a Rockport police officer at the time. It could have been an Aransas County sheriff, but I think it was a Rockport police officer. and he was kind of looking too at all the ammo and all, and we just waited until his son got there, and his son came in and he thanked us for taking care of his dad, and he said he doesn't know why his dad didn't call him. He comes over and checks on him every morning, and they bring him dinner every night, and he doesn't want to move out. He wants to be on his own. I think we can all relate to that. But I said to the son, I said, that's a that's a lot of ammo, and the son kind of took me aside uh, and said, he doesn't have any guns. Apparently, he has a gun box, a lock box, a cabinet actually, and they emptied it out like 10 years earlier because he was having trouble thinking, someone was breaking into his house and would always have a gun out. And apparently he doesn't know he doesn't have a gun, or if he did know, maybe that's why he had the machete. Who knows? But that was like our first night of actually living in Texas. I had been down here many times before that, staying at a friend's house. Matter of fact, we just passed one of the houses I used to stay at, but always coming down for work. And it was just, another night in Texas. There's a guy with a machete at your front door. It's nice, guys. I think the beach is going to fill up today. If anyone needs any properties checked out, let me know. I like taking a little bit of a drive and looking for properties. I didn't even check the price of gas today. When I got back to Walmart last night, it was $3.09 a gallon. So I didn't think that was too bad. I like it better when it was $2.79. That was reasonable. I got a joke from hiking with Jackie Boy, and I looked at it right before I started the video, and I have no idea what that joke is. So, a dog. Hold on, a dog. Oh, look at that. He's a biggin. He's a pretty boy. He must be hot. People are fishing. I'm going to get over to the beach. It's going to be crowded. Here's Yarboritas. We're going to go in one day, guys. I've eaten from there 5 or 6 times, gotten good food. I haven't gone in yet. One day. Look at those beautiful purple wildflowers. Well, guys, thanks for riding along today. That was a good one. That was a good one, goat. Thanks for watching.